is in a bad situation. But look at this. Fime just eliminates one squad out there. That's going to be Nexus.
Ooh,
What?
What just happened? Nexus was taken out of this game already, and we were talking about what that team was gonna do.
Areas, if you want to go for these areas, like the loots are really good. And there was a match we casted for wildcard. You remember three teams dropped on that Severnese area. That was just incredible for an early fight.
Yeah, that was incredible for an early fight as well, and it is always going to be incredible. So be safe. On the other side, Envy is in front of us, and Novo is their place. Novo is their home ground.
Yeah, and then this is a squad, the Fime squad for the players, for the viewers out there, and we'll have to see what this squad does right now, because see, this squad has had a lot of expectations on themselves. They've had a lot on their shoulders, but if anything, they are still fan favorite, crowd favorite team out there, and we'll have to see if they pull off a miracle out in this particular game. So they are in the zone right now, but then they are just trying to go to find a safer spot where they can just chill for a while, plan their strategies, and then plan their movements. And I think they have just found out a place as Flicker is just sitting out there alongside Motu. Let's see where the team actually leads themselves. But then one thing out here.
But Emmer, as he was peeking the window on the other side, 247 Mount was taken down by Snow. Snow has taken a lot of damage, but the first aid is going to kick in. He's going to heal up to 75% health in no time. And as I say that, he does it. On the other side, Mount, he is going to be in so much trouble now. Gaming with that M24, with that 4X, is still trying to spot the players on the back of the house who will be peeking out in a little bit. Emmer, he has taken a lot of damage. No more first aid, just bandages and the energy drinks to come into play. But 247, they are being flanked upon by the players from the side of North Esports, and the Car 98 is doing so much damage. On the other side, Punjabi, he has taken so much damage. He is so close to dying. North Esports are just charging in. They do not care if you have an N24 with you. They do not care what guns you have. They are coming in for 247 right now.
North Esports is just trying to move in as forward as they can. Look at them out in the open, but still not faced by their opponents. Just going for it. And one player, Najib, goes down. That is the first engagement out here on the side, from the side of North Esports, as they're just moving forward. Punjab was low on health, and he will be dropped out and will be finished in just a hint of second. And look at this. A grenade comes in. Emma is so low on HP right now. He needs to be focused right now. But look at this. F2D is taking their fights from another team. That is going to be team number 15. We'll have to see what happens out in this particular fight, as HFD is looking really, really strong right in front of right in front of the second team of F2D. But then look at this. Najib is bleeding out. No scope of revival. 247 Gaming is moving on his own direction just so that he can just survive for a bit longer. Grenades are coming into the equation right now, and Ume is gonna go, and I think one player has been finished. It's just one last player from F2D. If he gets spotted, it will be the end story. But the big question is, will F2D be eliminated first, or will it be 247, as both of the teams have just one player surviving for themselves?
Yeah, but F2D, the player has run away off in the distance, and the second last player is going to be taken out as well. On the other side, Ruins is an interesting area to choose to fight it out. If you have the high ground of this ruined castle, you are going to be at an advantage, but the downside, the trade-off is going to be that utilities being thrown at you are pretty much going to be focused on you, because you can't rotate that much of a distance. If there's a Molotov in one end and a nade comes in, you will have to basically jump down from there. On the other side, 247, another person being taken out of this game permanently. But now, fine, they are trying to spot out players on that upward hill right in front of them. Flicker, he has a Scar L in his hand, but how much can he do with this weapon? Scar L, it used to be one of my favorite guns in the game before I actually learned how to play properly.
Ready for a fight right against KPK, and this is KPK's weakness if you just talk about it, because KPK, whenever they are being surrounded, they just don't have any information of to where to go, and that is one thing that they lose their game on. Eraser on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, has 40 bullets. I mean, he should be knowing that the gun can go to 47 right now, but still is using 40 bullets right now so that he can, go for an early engagement. Has a fully healed out there, and the grenade actually comes in from KPK Viper. KPK for the first time going on an aggressive mode right now, takes down one player. That is going to be something really interesting and amazing, as Viper can go for another grenade, but I think Viper has given the information, would like to charge in if he wants to, but still, yes, right now, this is the best time. This is the best time for KPK to charge in. Should not go for this engagement. Just go inside the house, ram your vehicle, ram yourself, and just go in barging in. Viper's grenade takes down two players. This is the high time right now, as the team number 20 of TUF is in a bad situation. But look at this. Fime just eliminates one squad out there. That's going to be Nexus.
Ooh,
What?
What just happened? Nexus was taken out of this game already, and we were talking about what that team was gonna do.
But that was incredible. Another grenade comes in. That grenade can do some more damage. Yes, it does. As Terminator has been taken down. I mean, the throwables are coming in. And in another equation out in front of you, you can see Edgar is also low on HP right now. Edgar is on good HP, but then Venom, he can be spotted. But then a third party can come in. Yes, Star is out there for the third partying. Star is ready for the fights. Star has surrounded their opponent. That is going to be tough. And Tough is in a sandwich situation. Eraser has moved in forward. He can drop a Molotov. That Molotov can do some damage on that area. I think he knows it. He knows it. He drops a Molotov. The Molotov, it has just left the team on just one direction. You can see Thor is burning out. That is going to be a bad situation. Eraser on 1 HP. He is just trying to go for the first aid as he has dropped down 2 players. Terminator also goes down. Viper is trying to move in. And this can be the end of team number 20. That's going to be TF. The first person goes down. Eraser once again trying to move in forward. M16 in his hands. One player is not going to be enough for the movement right now. 2 players, 3 players. Edgar is taking players in his hands right now. Goes for a 1v3. Can he just do a 1v4 with another squad right next to him? Viper just trying to move into forward right now. But will Viper go for it as Blaze is low on HP? But look at Edgar. Edgar jumps in. Edgar goes in. 1 player down. 2 player down. Spots the third one. Shifts his gun. Has DP in his hand. Will DP do the damage? Yes, it does. Edgar is low on health, but then that won't be enough as TUF gets eliminated on the 15th spot.
Alright, finally KPK Gaming a compound fight for themselves. But that also took a lot from the team. One of the players was not, taken out entirely, and 3 were knocked down. That's going to be so much healing utility, so much ammo being wasted from this game. But once again, the circle is moving towards the northwestern side of Pmco, and it's going to be in the open area this time around. But Star, they are in that warehouse. They are in that shed for themselves. And Envy with a nade are just going to wreak havoc on the players from the side of Fime. They are on the low ground. Another Molotov is going to come in, but the players are going to move back, and the revive is going to come in at any second. Envy on the other side, they have one of their own knocked down, and Flicker is going to be knocked down as well. Kaim Khan, can he go for a flank for his team? Because if he does, then Envy is going to be in trouble. Dead shots popping off that smoke just for some cover. On the other side, Moise, is he going to get the revive? He's being dropped so low, and Khan is doing so much damage. Light is going to be taken out as well, and Envy, they are in a bad spot now. Khan is going to finish off Moise. He has been taken out of this game once again. As I say, Light was knocked down in the same exact spot, and Light is going to be taken down by Fime Motu. The flank is working for the Fime, and Envy, they do not have any other option but to run away from this one. With the car is being shot at. Can they get away? One more player being taken down. Envy Absa is going to go down as well, as Rams comes in from the side of FTF and finishes him off.
The game of comebacks from Fime right now. This team has 6 kills already, but still 40 plus players surviving in this area of Erangel. I mean, this team is just obliterating each and everything. Flicker is moving in forward. Khan is moving in forward. Motu is moving in forward. Deadshot, the lone survivor from Envy. Envy was looking in a really good spot right now, but the team of Fime, I mean, the competition is on the other end. But look at this. FTF takes down Fime Flicker. That is going to be something really bad. As see, they were not ready for this. They were taking their fights right in front of the other things. But then 247 Gaming, the lone survivor, the solo person out there. And there's going to be something as Reaper is trying to move in forward. They don't know that there is just a solo survivor. Another team can get their exit from the server right now as 247 Gaming will be spotted, will be shot at. And he is on the outer edge. He's inside that shack, and the grenade has been done. The grenade inside that area. They're going to go for it. The grenade has been done. Do they know or do they not know? Yeah, okay. So they kind of knew. And that smoke. Okay, that was a smoke.
That was smoke.
Imagine if we had put up a grenade, they would have taken him down, and all 4 were looting his crate. Imagine.
Oh boy.
I do that.
That's just an evil play, Ocean.
I know.
But yeah, you have to be evil in this game as well. Hey, I die, but you guys die after me. So points are points, right? Points are points.
You don't get points after you die, to be honest. Those 4 kills are just free kills and nobody gets that. But to be honest, that's not points. That's just playing with the mentality of your opponent.
That's just disappointing them.
Yeah, only them. Yeah, exactly. So out there you can see another squad just gets eliminated as F2D Esports just make their exit on the 13th spot. 12 teams remaining, 41 players alive out. They will have to see what happens as Fime Flicker is still trying to spot some players, pop some heads out. The circle is kind of centralized and there's just one team inside the circle right now. We'll have to see which team is it. It's team number 8, and that is Gaming Hub, a team that is still surviving for the chicken dinner that they desperately need right now. So Gaming Hub is out there. Fime is out there. We'll have to see which team actually makes it out, or will there be any other team, as there are so many good teams just trying to fight out their way, as North Esports' Maxi has been taken down out in this fight, and Khan is low on health, just barely surviving at one single HP. The magic HP was where he was surviving, the magic pixel, but still he's just trying to make it. KPK taking another fight in their hand. The game of comebacks is still showing its wonders, as KPK is taking the fight in this warehouse right now. They have had 5 kills so far, 2 players remaining. A smoke can actually come in handy, but right now look at this, KPK's 3 players just trying to move in, just trying to barge in. If they spot someone, that's going to be something, but still Star Knight and Star Crypto. Star Knight with a grenade, a low toss grenade. Can he just go for it? He throws the grenade comes in, the grenade goes out, but that's not going to do any damage until and unless, yes, exactly, the players are in the proper proximity. That's going to be something, but then Hamzat King, would he like to go in, as one of the players just bars in, just spots one player, and he's just going for it. He will be taken down, but then what's going to happen? The second player has been taken down as well. Star Knight is taking the fight, so the 1 HP survival right now for this guy. Look at this, he does not even have that HP, but Phantom with that Uzi can actually just take everyone out, and I think that is going to be something with just one player, Viper, surviving out for the team, and Knight has his full HP right now. He's also going for a revival, so revivals are coming in handy, and the game will once again start with the initial fight. Team Envy gets eliminated on the other hand, as it was just Deadshot, the solo survivor, and now he has also been taken out of the equation. One thing, one player still needs a revival from the other side. Will it happen or will it not? That is going to be one question from KPK Gaming.
That is definitely going to be a big question, but on the other side, RNG right now going up against FTF. The car being blown up, so much damage being given, 2 players being knocked out, 2 still standing, but one of them is surviving with 5 health. And the Rich being peeked off is not going to work for Allah, then he's going to be knocked out instantly. But how long is FTF going to survive in this one? For how long?
Oh.
Not long enough, I think. They just died in like 10-15 seconds after we saw them on our screen. Charlie, the last man, was taken out with a Uzi, in fact. And once again, KPK Gaming versus Star, this combat has come to a standstill. KPK Gaming played this one really well just to delay this entire situation, because Star, they were playing with a man advantage in their favor. But from now on out, both the teams are gonna try and disengage from this one. KPK, the smoke's being popped. Look at that smoke being popped. It's like, I don't know, it's winters.
The zone is not going to be on them. That's going to be one thing after this. The zone is going to shift from them. And look at this. Look at this. TG just taking down players. Smellysox is going to give the taste of his gun to his opponents. And Team HFD gets eliminated out there. But then team number 19 is out there. North Esports in a bit of trouble right now, as TG's players are just going all in. Smellysox, his one gun is wreaking havoc right now. And Will Blaze like to move in. Will Blaze like to charge in. That is a smoke right now. A pretty good strategy for the players to take them down on the back end. And that is going to be something. Look at this. They are not in the circle, so they'll have to engage in the fight right now. And they are going for it. Blaze is taking that TP, but then look at that. Look at that peek. He knows that there are players out there. Will he try to go in? Will Phantom go in? That's going to be one of the questions. As Monster is also trying to go in. He's just trying to go for a flag outside the warehouse. What's going to happen? Crypto takes down one player inside the smoke, and just one player remaining out in this area, as Viper is going inside the circle right now. Will Crypto go for it? As you can see, this is going to be really, really bad. 2 players have been taken down. Just one player remaining. Viper, where is he in this fight? Here is he in this fight, just waiting. He has a flank. If the players go out in the open, he can take all of them down. Team HR gets eliminated on the 8th, and KPK Gaming makes their exit on the 7th position finally. On the 8th position, sorry. Finally.
Viper was trying to crawl his way in, but RNG just showed up out of nowhere. And now Star, they have to engage in a second fight, but on the other side, TQ solo king. He finds a player. He goes down. Wasn't able to do anything. TG solo king. What happened there, buddy? What happened? Oh, it was 5 Motu that happened. He was just proning.
He was just proning out there, just trying to wait for that perfect moment where he can, just take a person down. And I think the smokes are coming in handy, because they need those things. Obviously, the covers that they want to make in these areas, in these scenarios, that is one thing we'll have to see. And TGs, they are going for revivals, going for first stage to pop up, because after this they'll have to get inside the zone, they'll have to get inside the circle, because that's going to be an important one. Overcommitting right now is not going to be a good choice. 0 seconds remaining. The circle is slowly and steadily coming in, and right now I think Modu, if he spots one player, he's just going to go for it. One player is down, the other player still still surviving, still barely making it out. And Matt can spot them, but then they spot him even better, and they make their exit on the 6th position. The real TG with 2 kills out there. And final 5 teams gaming up. This can be their game if they go for it. Oxy, they can go for a second chicken dinner once again in the Erangel. Fime, the fan favorite team out there, they can go for a star. The team that eliminated the big names can go for their, and RNG still surviving with all their players. Which team is gonna get the final chicken dinner out there in the second day? Their first day of Group C and D, but the second day of Pakistan. This is gonna be a big question out there.
That is definitely going to be a big question. And once again, this circle is out in the open. So all the players are proning. But if you're proning on the downward slope, you have to be careful as well. You can be flanked upon. But on the other side, Fime right in front of RNG, and look at this, Stars, they are quite far behind. 2 players. Phantom, he's so low, needs to heal up before he comes in. But Oxy Reaper with that car, he's gonna be spotted out, and Sneak is gonna take him out. Blade on the other side went down as well. Sneak is gonna go out to GH Knight. Gaming Up still in this fight with all 4 players alive, and Oxy is gonna be taken out by Gaming Hub and Fime working together. So now one of the strongest team has been taken out. Oxy is out of this game, but Fime, they have 14 kills on them, and KMD from Gaming Hub is not gonna let them have this chicken dinner for themselves. Fime Flicker, he was spotted out, a lot of damage, tons of damage being given away to the side of Fime. They are still surviving. None of the players were knocked down, so that is one thing that they're gonna be happy about. But Gaming Hub, if even after the chicken dinner they want to stay in the first position, they need a lot of kills, because right now if Gaming Hub gets the chicken, Fime is on the second. Fime is definitely going to take the first in the standings.
They are going to go for it. They are going to go for all the kills that they can get. As you can see, RNG's winner is taking its fight from Star, and Star Knight has been finished. That will be the elimination of Stars. 3 names out here, ladies and gentlemen. Gaming Hub, Fime, and Team RNG. Which team is going to win, as we have a 4v3v3 standoff right in front of you guys through this drone shot. As you can see, the final circles are going to come in really soon. This is the 7th circle, and after this it's going to be 8th circle. 26 plus minutes into the game, and Fime Flicker still trying to spot some players. They have lost 1 player, but they haven't lost a single hope right now for themselves to get a chicken dinner. The backpack has been taken down. That in these stages, these are the early stages where you should not be dropping off your backpack. But still, that is actually coming in handy. As you can see, 1 player has been taken out. Gaming Hub is down to 3 players as well. 9 players remaining. 3v3v3 situation, ladies and gentlemen. What's gonna happen as Hums is trying to move in forward. Modu is trying to move in forward, and he has his players ready. You can see Fime is in a sandwich situation. RNG's players behind them. There is Gaming Hub right in front of them. What's going to happen? If they just pop up 1 single bullet, that's going to change each and everything for the team right now. Motu can spot some players of RNG, but a grenade comes in near to Flicker, takes his health down to 70 HP right now. That grenade was good. It could have been much better, but right now, if Adil goes for another grenade, I think Flicker will understand that they have spotted his location. But look at Adil just trying to move in forward. Gaming Hub moving towards a chicken dinner as they just take him down. Flicker has been taken down. The kills can be stolen out there, but Adil is still trying to go for a grenade once again. A grenade can come out there, but yes, exactly, the kill gets stolen out there. This is just gonna make Gaming Hub more and more angry. You cannot just go for it. As Gaming Up, they have 6 points right now.
Yeah,
they could have had 7, but still, you know, RNG comes into the equation. RNG and the team RNG comes into the equation right now, and that was one of the things that just happened out here. Fime Sneak, can he just sneak his way to the chicken dinner? They have sneaked their way to 14 points right now. 14 kills for the team. It's a big number when you talk about these scenarios. Adil, he has been spotted just to 1 HP. Does not have any healing for himself. Will be taken down in an incredible way. Venom is doing much more of a damage, but Sneak this time takes down 1 player for Gaming Up as well. It's just Knight. He is the solo survivor. Can he just take it for his team right now, or will the team be eliminating on the 3rd position? He also does not have a backpack on his back right now. What's gonna happen as RNG goes for a fight? Fime gets eliminated. I think RNG is gonna be with this win for themselves. But look at this thing, Knight, the solo survivor. 1 versus 2 situations, and it is gonna be the exit for Gaming Hub. I mean, the player just stood up and the player just went down.
Yeah, Knight was in a pretty bad situation. A 1 versus 3, it is pretty hard to clutch those one out. But taking out Fime was a pretty big deal for them. just because Fime had a lot of points, and I think they ended with over 20 points already in this one. So this was an amazing performance from the side of Pine, but on the other end, we saw Nexus take an early exit.
The first team to get eliminated.
Yeah.
And that was done by Team Fime itself, if I'm not wrong. So